Harbaugh now heads to Los Angeles Chargers.
Do you think anyone can predict a Jim Harbaugh speech? You're out of your damn mind.
That's a beast mode. My God.
You have to love what you're seeing on tape if you're a Chargers fan, especially for the future with Justin Herbert.
We have a Chargers quarterback that cusses, boys. This is dangerous.
Phillip Rivers sheds a tear.
We want to be known as world champions, and we're gonna do it or die trying. Don't let the powder blues fool you.
Who's got it better than I?
Hey guys, welcome back to the Charger Chat. I'm your co-host Wooldogs, and with my buddy, fucking Duggan.
Every party has a pooper. That's why we invited you, party pooper. Yeah, no, we're hey, 2 days removed from a really tough loss. Feeling a little better. I'm glad we're able to get here and have a little sesh.
A little better.
Just not a lot
Slightly better. Yeah.
Just a pinch.
The needle's moving, but yeah.
There is life.
All right, folks. Well, it's me and Kev on this one. Kyle's working through something, and we'll try to get him back on Friday. But for now, this is what you got to work with, okay? We're like a busted offensive line, okay? This is what you got, all right? Whether you like it or not, we're working with it, okay? Well, we've got lots to talk about here, folks. Obviously, this last game, and we've got an Ask Boltfam lined up for you as well. Waste no time. Let's just get through this, talk about this game that I think everybody and their mother thought that Chargers were going to run away with, and it just ended up not being the case, despite some great play from some of the players. Omarion Hampton, 12 carries, 128 yards, averaging over 10 a run with the tutty. That one that he broke off was just absolutely
I just don't like Charger running backs don't usually get in the open and then have the breakaway speed to go get that done.
It has been a hot minute since we've had that luxury from a running back.
That was honestly, him and Tuli were the highlights of that game for me.
Tuli went out of his mind.
4 sacks, like that's insane shit. So
yeah,
that was definitely Omarion got all the carries. He's the bell cow back.
Absolutely.
No one else got anything. It's just him. Wish they would have ran him a little bit more. But yeah, there was some good.
There's absolutely some good. And Quentin Johnston still having an amazing season, almost 100 yards and a tutty. We were in the game. Like, we weren't totally out of it. There was just these moments where it was like, hey, man, we got this. We can. It's just
exactly.
It was unfortunate. But and I think one of the big things to look at here, I don't know what was going on with the defense or just in general, but our penalties, man, 14 penalties for 107 yards. While the Giants only had Jackson Dart, God bless him, good for him to get the win, didn't even break 100 yards.
He didn't have to do shit.
No, on his passing game at least.
Wound. Well, it's funny. Somebody pointed out the Chargers had more penalty yards than the Giants had passing yards. That's pretty fun.
It's not fun.
It's not a recipe. It's not a recipe for success. So, there's, around Charger, like, I think Charger fans are used to like wanting to bitch about stuff. It's just we haven't had an opportunity yet because we were 3-0. So like now it's like, all right, I'm seeing like fire coach and like, guys, we're still 3-1. Everything we lost Joe Alt for a couple games like that. The offensive line was so bad this game that
hey,
we're getting
got a little moody. Yeah, bring the lights down. Tell me more about this offensive line.
Tell me more. We're not cutting this out. We're leaving this going. I got to plug my light in.
Plugging it in.
Yeah, but the offensive line just hang out. We're cooking. I'm in a hotel right now.
It's coming. There it is.
But oh shit, I'm not gonna shit around. But it was just the offensive line, man. Like they were just so confused, and without Alt in there, without Becton in there, it's like, what is this JV situation? And then when you're in that, when that happens, the guys that you're a little worried about, like our center,
become bigger worries.
They have to start stepping up and not relying on the other guys to be, to raise them. And that whole offensive line was terrible in that game.
Yeah. I mean,
and I
clearly,
hope they do something soon about that.
Yeah, I mean, it was bad enough to know that we were going to have this game without Becton, but when Alt went down, it was just like, oh God, all our worst fears coming to fruition, because that was the one thing about the Giants that you could hang your hat on and say they had a good defensive line.
Yeah,
like that was the one thing, and you're like, and I know our offensive line's not great, but maybe we can hold on. But Joe Alt going out was just like, I mean, all hopes are dashed at that point. And
Justin was still getting stuff done. He was still making things happen. Like, he is fully capable. If you give him a clean pocket, what was the cleanest pocket he had in that game? Was that throw to Quentin Johnston on that, like that perfect throw for the touchdown. Like, it's not, this isn't fucking crazy math we need to figure out. This is just give him time. That's all you got to do. That's it. Coaches see it. If we see it, they know it. Like, we can't just rest. We can't let that offensive line be out there in that configuration again. No. It can't happen.
No. And there are some names to talk about, and we'll get to that here in a second. But talking about, listen, we got to find every silver lining we possibly can at this time, because we were doing so good. 3-0, 3 of those wins, all in the AFC West. And then coming against the Giants, who are 0-3, you think you're going to win. Guess what? You didn't. You just got to accept it. Move on.
Yeah.
And because that's what the players are doing. They're already moving on. They're already looking forward to the next game. Coach is already trying to scheme something up. And the Chargers are still first in the AFC West, 3-1. Okay. Love it. Embrace it. Okay.
All this means is we can't go undefeated, but that's all this means. We just got to move on and go beat the Commanders.
Right. And take care of the line as best you can, because Daniel Popper pointing out that Herbert is on pace to be hit, not sacked, but hit 140 times and to be pressured on 295 dropbacks. Did not get, come on. And that's the thing. It's like, we as fans see that. Of course, the coaches see that. Of course, they understand that, like, things need to get taken care of, because as much as we were hoping for Joe Alt to come back in, and even Joe Alt himself said he wanted to come back in, but the MRI confirmed that he had a high ankle sprain, and he's going to seek some opinions to determine how long he's going to be out. Clearly, he feels like he can come back in, like, just take me up and put me back in. But you got to look at the long-term game, as we always do when injuries come up. Best to heal it up as best you can, because at a certain point here, we're going to try to make a run. I know it. So you want everybody to be as healthy as possible. So Joe Alt, please, I know you want to come back early. I want you to come back in early, but take care of your ankle, please. Yeah. And then, as we mentioned, we need some help on the offensive line. We're opening applications. Help wanted at the Chargers.
Craigslist time.
Yeah, and we won't turn anybody away. The Chargers had 5 players in for tryouts. Offensive tackle Gottlieb Ayedzi, guard McClendon Curtis, guard Michael Dunn, tackle Jalen Thomas, and defensive back Isis Waxter. And of those names, we signed Michael Dunn, offensive lineman, and cornerback Isis Waxter. So signed those guys to the practice squad. Lost Miles Purchase, who had a fun preseason, and Rashad Weaver, outside linebacker. So
and I think Dunn has also played center. So I'm just curious how they're going to shake this up. Like, God, I pray that Becton's back. Like, we need Becton so bad, because then that gives you the ability to. Duclos can't be out there. Like Deculus cannot be out there. I would rather have Jamari Sawyer out there. He got burned so bad, so many times. There was a lot
of Olays. Yeah.
It was really so. You got to protect Justin freaking Herbert. So throw Jamari over there, bring this guy in, shore up the, as best you can. I still don't even know. There's not a lot of confidence right now in our offensive line.
No, I mean, this is all resting on the heavy shoulders of Nick Hardwick now, the offensive line coach, to really get these guys in shape. And I mean, there's still a possibility that Ortiz might cook something up in some kind of a trade.
Some kind of trade
possibility wherever we might be deep in. There could
throw
be
a 6th or 7th rounder at him, grab somebody. Yeah. Just
we'll see.
Do something, please.
Something needs to happen if we want to keep the playoff hopes alive. Some quotes to look at. Jim Harbaugh on the loss of the Giants said, "It stings. Guys fought, guys battled. I wasn't able to put ourselves in a position to win the game, but our guys kept battling. We were able to come up with some plays, just not enough. We have things to refit and things to get better at, but love the never give up attitude. That's the Harbaugh way. That's the Harbaugh team. The mantra.
Yeah.
Don't give up. Never surrender.
What? And they fought the whole time through everything. They had a chance there at the end to go down and kick a field goal, tie it up. Like we were there. We were that close. There was just too many self-inflicted wounds during that game to really overcome it. So I'm glad that, that I'm not worried. People are worried. I'm not worried yet.
I'm not worried.
Like the only thing that I'm worried about is the injury stuff, but I know that we're going to put people in the right place. I know it's going to happen.
Put people in the right place, scheme accordingly. They were not prepared for Joe Alt to go out. That was clear. So
clear as day.
Yeah. Now Joe Alt is out. Now you have to prepare. You have no other choice at this point.
Yeah. Well, and the good thing we have was so far with Alt, they're not talking about IR. So, 1 or 2 weeks maybe, and then he's back out. Like that
Hopefully.
would be ideal.
I mean,
so
like you said, he's looking
crossed.
to find out what the, possibility is. Various opinions to determine how long he's going to be out. So once those opinions come back in, we'll have a better idea. But at the very least, we know we're not going to have him for next week for sure.
Nope.
And then Jim Harbaugh on Omarion Hampton said, you can just watch him get into the rhythm of the game. Special in so many ways, just continues to grow and get better. Outstanding player. He did so many good things in the game. Yeah, he did.
He was the shining star, dude. It was really incredible. Was. Even that one run where he just like carried the guy 10 yards. It's like one of those angry runs. I'm excited. I think he's going to catch his rhythm, and each week he's going to keep doing more stuff like this. And I'm just so proud of myself for drafting him in fantasy. Like he's absolutely he murdered it for me this week. It was wonderful.
That must be why you're feeling okay, because you keep kicking ass in fantasy right now. You're like, charge a lot, but I'm winning fantasy. I got money, so
hey, I'll take it.
I mean, that is kind of. I mean, I don't know. 12 carries in a game. Does that seem low?
It's not a lot. Yeah, that's not a lot. It's not a lot. We didn't
for a guy that was having as much success as he was. You would have thought they would have fed him the ball a little bit more,
and that's a little bit of the criticism right now. That's people are not happy with the kind of the choices we made, especially with the makeshift offensive line that had to come in there. Like, just try and run the ball more, man. Like, don't let Justin get hit. Yeah. So I was a little surprised that they didn't run it more.
Yeah, considering this is a Greg Roman, Jim Harbaugh team, it's like, hey man, you guys touted wanting to run the ball more, and yet you only got 12 runs out of that entire game. Crazy. But we'll see what happens next week, because that's going to be the opportunity for them to face adversity and make changes and scheme accordingly. And we'd like to scheme you over to our sponsor this week, Underdog Fantasy. Football is back, and Underdog is the best place to make picks with money and win money all season long. Playing on Underdog, it's easy. Just pick whether your favorite players will go higher or lower on stats like touchdowns, receiving yards, interceptions, and more. And I got to tell you, folks, there is something on Underdog, and I've only seen it maybe once or twice. So if you do play with Underdog, keep an eye out for the no sweat promotion. The no sweat promotion means if it doesn't work out for you, you get your money back. They give it right back to you. If you don't hit on your high and low picks, you get your money back, which is perfect for a Wool Dog who can't hit shit. But that's okay, because you can do that on Underdog Fantasy with the no sweat pick. Check it out, folks. Download the app today and sign up with promo code CChat to score $50 in bonus funds when you play your first $5. That's promo code CChat. Millions of fans have already won billions making picks on Underdog. Will you be next? Underdog, make picks, win money. Must be 18 or over 19 in Alabama and Nebraska, over 19 in Colorado for some games, over 21 in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia, and present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 Hope line at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY to 467-369. And after you're done getting your money back on those no sweat picks, head head on over to Patreon, patreon.com/ChargerChat. Check out all the fun, silly videos we got going on over there. Kev just posted our little mini doc from this last trip, and it's super fun. We had such a great time. That is the one thing that I can go back on. Like if I had a bad day, I can go watch that doc, and I can be like, what a good time that was. That was such fun. So just check it out, people. Yeah, patreon.com/ChargerChat. But if you don't want to go over there, it's totally fine. Head on over to our regular website, chargerchat.com. Check out all the cool stuff we got over there. T-shirts, hoodies, and stickers. Chat it up with other Charger Chatteteers in the member section. Ask questions and Ask Boltfam. Check it out, chargerchat.com. And if you're watching this on a subscribable platform, hit the subscribe button, please. And thank you. And now, folks, time to go on to the next segment. Ask Boltfam.
Oh, shit.
Time to put your money where your mouth is.
Hi, guys. Don't jam a thumb up his butthole. That's what you do. I wet myself in excitement.
Oh, so hungry.
Your thoughts are totally appreciated.
Catch you later, dude.
Okay, love you, boy.
That's right, folks. Time for Ask Boltfam. And as we get into this, I just want to remind you, folks, please include a question in Ask Boltfam. We just got through a loss, so I'm letting it slide. We're all in our feels right now, but it's called Ask Boltfam. Just please include a question, please and thank you. We started off with Peaky Bolts, who asked the question. 3 things you can count on: death, taxes, and social media going off the rails after a Bolt loss. Season is over. Chargers suck. How could you lose to a rookie QB? Blah, blah, blah. Look, a loss was eventually going to happen. Only one undefeated team in NFL history. Who cares which team it's against? We're all still ahead in our division and the AFC in general. Reminder, the loss was against an NFC team, so that's one of the last tiebreaker concerns to make the playoffs. Yes, the team made a ton of mistakes, and trust Harbaugh will get in their collective ass this week during practice. In the meantime, focus on the good from the game. Another huge TD from Q. Our rookie running back Hampton balled out, ran over lots of Giants, and went over 100 yards. Even with 2 picks and running for his life again, Herbert never gave up. And Dicker remains perfect. It's a long season, and our Bolts will be in the mix come playoff time. We got Washington next Sunday, so I expect a huge bounce-back win. See some of you in the pink lot and loud in SoFi. No question, because this post is already too long. I'll end by saying, never give up and just believe. Why? Because Peaky said so. Okay, love you, bye.
Peaky Bolts.
Peaky Bolts reminding us. Stay positive, guys.
Yeah. Stay safe out there, friends.
Stay safe out there, friends.
It's not, the sky's not falling, dude. We're still like one of the best teams in the league record-wise. Breath, yes. Be upset. Totally fine.
Be upset. Criticism is valid. Just hang on. It's a long season, gang.
Hang on, baby.
We're 3-1. We're still number 1 in the AFC West. We can get back on track. Just hang on tight.
At least we're not the Raiders getting a kick block by the Bears.
Oh, God.
How about them apples?
At least we're not the Raiders in so many ways, but yes, that included. Peaky Bolts, thank you, buddy, for the words of encouragement. Let's move on now to BigRedBoltsfan. Let's go. Ask the question. I do not like games in the AM. I do not like them, my Bolt fam. I do not like them in New York. I do not like them with a spork. I will not watch them with my boss. I will not watch their first coin toss. I do not like this feeling, ma'am. I do not like it, my dear Bolt fam. A question, though, I will ask, as a question is the given task. What the f***? Okay, love you, bye.
Simple, straight to the point.
Simple, straight. What the f***? One of the things, actually, that Big Red Bolts fan points out is games in the morning. And I think it was Coach Lago when we were doing the Zoom hangout. I think it was you, Coach Lago, and correct me if I'm wrong, who mentioned that there should not be an AFC West team playing a morning game if they have to travel to the East Coast.
That's a good point.
Period. Because that means that's like 7 or 8 in the morning for them on the West Coast.
Just this last month alone, the amount of freaking travel this team has done is insane.
We will be the most traveled team come the end of the year, for sure.
Well, and we got like most of it already out of the way. You know, flew to New York. That's a 5-hour flight.
Yeah. Well, there's going to be
Brazil plus
more
Vegas.
East Coast. Yeah. there's going to be more East Coast travel for sure, and pray that those are not morning games. But
yeah,
as far as what the Big Red Bolts fan, I mean, listen, if we had the full answers, we'd certainly tell you. But just hang on, it's going to be okay. Yeah. No sporks for you, Big Red Bolts fan.
No sporks, big no sport guy.
Thank you, buddy, for asking the question. Let's move on now to Daryl 21.
Daryl.
My flippin' peeps. Oh, how are we? I know. It's been a minute. So I'm gonna cut to the chase with some truth about serious optimism. Hoo-ha! I had a feeling all week about this game. Not that we couldn't win it, but it just felt off on me. One rookie gunslinger with no tape on him, a defensive front that is formidable, and a team with some new juice with nothing to lose. Two, our O-line issues is a big freaking problem, and no, I don't want to talk about alt. Now, enough BS and on to the good. Our team fights their hearts out. Hoo-ha. Two, Hampton is the real deal. And three, this loss will turn out to be a blessing in the long run. Okay? It's an NFC loss, and a Harbaugh team always bounces back. Was I supposed to ask a question? Fine. Since my rant is over, you chime in and tell us what the happened today. Who ha? See you Tuesday, guys. Okay, love you. Bye.
I love it. It's the soapbox.
What the
It's the soapbox, and then it's like, what the do you think happened?
Yeah, what
the I don't know.
I mean, that was the thing. I mean, we knew our offensive line was struggling. We knew their defensive line was good. And we knew that this was going to be a rookie quarterback coming into play. And I think it was Sean Merriman who tweeted it out, that the Giants played with Russell Wilson, but they played for Jackson Dart.
Sure.
And you could see that on the field. Like everybody, I mean, the whole stadium was full because they all wanted to see Jackson Dart's first freaking game. And they got the
didn't we kicked off Jordan Love's career, so you're welcome, Jackson Dart.
Yeah, we're good at that.
So we're here to help, and now we know if we're going to play a brand new quarterback and it's his first game, that it's probably not going to be amazing and it's going to be unnecessarily close.
Yes.
So is what it is. Moving on.
It is what it is. Ooh, fucking ha. Daryl 21. Thank you for asking the question. Let's move on now to Derwin's Dirty Duck, who asked the question. Tough loss today, but let's not take pitchforks to town hall. Giants are a better team than their record suggests. We lost the game by 3. One simple bounce of the ball another way, and we aren't in this position. If we were asked before the season if we would take 3-1 through the first 4, we would all have taken that. My question is, how concerning is the offensive line protection? Herbert was only sacked twice, but Giants pass rush hit him 12 more times. Is this a growing problem? Is the Giants pass rush that good? Can we compete with a patchwork O-line? A lot of questions for Derwin.
I think they're good. I think that defensive line is good, but we made them look magnificent. Just free shots, like not even getting a hand on some of these guys was just leads me to the next point. Part of your question is I am very concerned about our offensive line. Very, very, very. Because without Justin, this thing doesn't work. So
totally. No, any other quarterback back there is eating it.
It needs to get fixed so quickly because they need to have because they have like 2 more days of practice before they're like getting ready to go play their next game. So it's like, what are we going to do here? What's the plan? So I'm very concerned.
Yeah, it's definitely a concern. I mean, the Giants' defensive line is arguably one of the best in the NFL right now, and you could see it with how they played. I mean, this was also a weird game where the Chargers had not lost to the Giants in like 20-something years, which was just like as soon as somebody threw that fact out, it was just like, oh God. Please no. And then there was also something like Herbert hadn't thrown an interception in an opponent's stadium in God knows how many games. And
it was like some new NFL record it would have been if he had gotten to the game without. It's like felt jinxed.
Yeah, but that first interception was a total freak accident, and then the second one seemed just like busted play that he was trusting McConkey to be there and he wasn't. And not an excuse, just all those things happening at once. So it's just like, God, it was just a crumble apart game. Glad we got it out of the way now so we can shore everything up, get everything back on track, and keep this train going. But we'll see what they end up doing with the O-line if Dunn is if they're done with Dunn, or if they'll keep going after that. But my buddy Derwin's Dirty Duck, thank you for asking the question. Let's move on now to Leo, who asked the question. Oh, my poor waking bones. I'm hurt looking at the injury report. I'm very, very serious. We need help in a big way. Well, friends, what do you think Chef Ortiz is going to cook up to help? As always, BTFU and K love you. Bye.
The answer is Michael Dunn, apparently.
Dun, 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 dun. Michael Dunn came to save the Chargers. Dun, 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 dun.
Yep.
Yeah, we do need help in a big bad way. Like I said, we'll see if Ortiz makes any other moves, because when Slater going out the full year, you move Alt to the left, Pipkins serviceable at right. You're like, okay, we can make this work. Becton goes out at guard. You're like, not ideal, but we got Jamari Salyer. He can come in and step in. But then Alt goes down. It's like crime and Nitley. We got to figure something out. So I hope that there is still at least one more move made, a trade, something. But I mean, I don't know. We'll see. It's a Harbaugh-led team. They're going to fix it. They're going to get it corrected and do the best they can.
Yeah.
Which doesn't fill me with confidence when I say it like that. But
yeah, you made it sound a little sad there, honestly.
I trust Harbaugh to get it back on track. But we'll see. Leo, thank you, buddy, for asking the question. Let's move it on now to the Taint Tickle and Tickler, who asked the question. Sunday was unforgiving. The Chargers had marched into battle against the Giants, and though they fought with grit, the game ended in heartbreak. New York's defense swarmed, the scoreboard tilted against Los Angeles, and the sting of defeat hung heavy in the locker room. Justin Herbert sat silently at his locker, helmet at his feet, mind replaying every missed chance. Keenan Allen, the veteran, walked past him and placed a hand on his shoulder. "Don't hang your head," he said. "This loss isn't the end. It's the spark." Lad McConkey, still new to the league, but with fire in his eyes, leaned forward. "Let's turn this pain into something bigger. Let's make every defense fear us." Quentin Johnston nodded, fist clenched. "No more waiting for next week. We start rewriting the story now." And the corner, Omarion Hampton. The powerful rookie running back laced up his shoes tighter than ever. "Feed me the ball," he said. "Let's carry this offense together." From that night, the Chargers' offense became relentless. Herbert's arm turned surgical, his connection with Allen and McConkey unshakable. Johnston stretched the field with explosive plays while Hampton bulldozed through the defenses with unstoppable force. Every touchdown was born from that loss to the Giants. Every celebration was fueled by the memory of defeat. And as the season unfolded, the Chargers shattered records, passing yards, scoring drives, rushing dominance. They were no longer just an offense. They were a storm, a promise kept. And when people asked them what it lit the fire, Herbert smiled and said, "It started with the Giants. They woke us up." How do we fix the offensive line now? FTR, FTD, FTC, SMB, boobies. Can't love you, bye.
Can I turn that into my alarm clock? Like, I just want to be woken up with that sentiment, all of that. That just like, oh, you're right. You're right. Tickler.
That's right. Yeah, no, having.
All right, time to start my day.
This should be the spark. This should be the thing that wakes everybody up. Going 3-0, awesome in the AFC West, but you got to wake up and get this team back on track, guys.
Put a little makeup, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wake up.
Grab a brush, put on a little makeup. How do we fix the offensive line now? Well, we got Dunn.
We're all done. Looking for
Dunn.
linemen.
Dun. We'll see. I did see actually. There was a highlight clip. I think Chargers Hype might have posted it, but it was Michael Dunn going up against Jalen Carter on the Eagles.
Somebody. Yeah.
Well, yeah, he lit up Jalen Carter, who tried to like jump up and pushed him back. So I mean, you can play.
I'll try anything at this point. Like this is just throw someone in there that's not what we have.
Harbaugh calls you up and says, "Hey, Kevin, I heard you try anything at this point."
Yeah, I might need to go to a chiropractor first. Stretch. Yeah, I gotta give you a no, dude. That would be a joke. That'd be an absolute joke.
Yeah, we'll see what happens there, Taint Tickle and Tickler. But thank you for the
great story.
Yeah,
great script.
I want to live in this world.
Great performance. I think I might have to like clip that out and just save it for myself to just ringtone maybe. I don't know.
Listen, you do with that what you will. But let's move on to the next question. Seamarsh Metros, and shout out to Val Plata. Okay. You guys, we're in the same vein, but I'm going with Seamarsh Metros, who asked the question. What's the deal with the play calling? Great question.
Short and sweet.
What's up with that?
They just
I don't know.
Believe in Justin Herbert. That's what it is.
Well, and when you in those first 3 weeks, I believed in Justin Herbert to be able to do all of this.
Yeah, like I want it in Justin's hands. Like
I want him in a clean pocket. That's what I
give him a clean pocket. The sky's the limit. And exactly. I wish they would have just, after seeing what Omarion did, like started that a little earlier, especially right when Joe Alt went out. Like just pound the rock, just run
pound it, dude.
You know what I mean? Because they were going after Justin, so there were definitely rushing lanes open. Like it wasn't, they weren't like playing contain or like, didn't feel like there was a lot of spies on Justin.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I'm with you. What's the deal with that?
What's the deal with that? We'll see if any play calling changes happen next week. Seamarsh Metros and Val Plata, thank you both for asking the question. Let's move it on now to Andrew Ramsey. Who asked the question.
With 3 out of the 5 members of the offensive line crew hurt, what are the chances we repeat 2012 and start the season 3-1 but then lose 6 straight? Also, what the hell is up with the defense? What do I mean? Best in red zone defense, but that is the problem. Too many drives that should have been stopped way before then, but for some reason they kept leaving the middle of the field wide open. Where you break 1 tackle, it's an automatic first down at that point. Love you, bye.
Yeah. I mean, number one, the chances we repeat 2012. How dare you?
Yeah, shut up.
Shut your mouth.
Shut it. Shut up.
Shut your mouth.
Shut up.
And yeah, this was definitely a game that felt off on the defense. I'm not sure. I was surprised actually how little I saw Deion Henley. Like I expected Deion Henley to be in on just about every play, but I
kind of disappeared a little bit. I was a little surprised about that. It felt like Troy Dye was out there, wrecking shit up a little bit more. But it's the bend don't break mentality for sure. Like listen, those stops in the red zone, you got to give at least some hats off to that. I understand, you don't want them to get that close, but nobody does. No defense does. But when it comes time to be like, all right, we have to stop this now, including a time that they went for it on 4th down and you still stopped it. Come on. You got to give them a little bit of credit for that. We didn't talk about that. That was huge.
That was massive. That kept them in the game.
Yeah. So we have some dogs on this team. It fell flat this week. That doesn't mean they're not going to come barking back next week.
Exactly. Hang on tight, Andrew Ramsey. Thank you, buddy, for asking the question. Let's move on now to Mr. Pekar. who asked the question.
Look, I get it. Being a Chargers fan can seemingly feel like we are dating a member of a boy band. Thrilling, emotional, and occasionally heartbreaking. A true elevator ride that from time to time makes you want to yell out, "Quit playing games with my heart!" But it's time to stop this in-sinking ship of negativity and start backing up our boys in powder blue. Realize we're way past lukewarm. Heck, we've blown by 98 degrees. And we're just heating up. It's getting hot in here. So instead of saying bye every time we get sacked or they score, let's hang tough like the NKOTB. Let's be fans who say, I want it that way with wins. Yes, but also with loyalty, love, and a dash of freaking positivity, baby. I think it might have been Coach Harbaugh that said this, but don't quote me, because when we believe, for not just fans, we're larger than life. So to my Chargers, I don't care who you are, where you're from, don't care what you did, as long as you're Chargers. Who gets game balls this week? Show me some positivity, baby. FTRSMB, kid, love you, bye.
All right. I don't know if that was a lyric from a song that you wanted me to sing there, Bobby.
Those are all like boy bands.
Well, I mean, yes, I picked up on that. I mean, the last part here.
Who you are, where you're from, don't care what you did, as long as you're charged.
Okay, that's the song. Okay, I was trying to remember.
Try it one more time. Let's do one more.
Do it with me.
All right.
I don't care who you are, where you're from. Don't care what you did, as long as you're Chargers.
All right. That makes more sense. All right. We landed on the moon.
Duet.
All right. Who's getting a game ball this week? Not this last week, this upcoming week. Playing against the Commanders. Who's getting a game ball?
Dunn. Dunn's getting a game ball. Game ball.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
I didn't see that coming. That caught me off guard. I was like, holy shit, that would be amazing.
He's still on the practice squad, so let's just go with
care.
that.
You know they're elevating him.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Mekhi Becton.
Okay.
Omarion, because he gives out one game he gave balls.
Everybody gets one. Yeah.
Everyone got one. I think Omarion gets one. Becton gets one. Derwin. Just throw out some names. Who else? Cleo Mack for being motivational in practice this week. That
Tuli getting another performance.
Yeah, another 4 sacks. So he's the lead sack leader in the NFL.
Come on, baby.
Dude, he just jumped up the sack leader scoreboard.
Yeah, getting 4 in one game will do that.
He played out of his freaking mind.
Yeah. No, he was fantastic. I can see Tuli getting one. Keenan Allen, because he'll probably break that record, the quickest to 1,000.
Yeah, we were waiting on. We were hoping that was going to happen this week, but no.
Yeah, we all were. So there's some names there for you, Mr. Pekar, buddy. Thanks for the fun
Great
times.
script.
Thank you, buddy. Let's move on out to Jenny Bailey.
Jenny
asked the question.
What the actual So many questions. I don't even know where to start. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong. Even playing flat, not making adjustments, sloppy play resulting in penalties, drop passes, etc. We were still in it until the end. Just couldn't pull it together. I don't get all the panic, the doom and gloom. We're 3-1. If you had to ask us before the season started, what would your best case scenario be? We would have said 3-1 with a loss to the Chiefs. Everyone needs to breathe, all right? Give us one positive from each of you for this game. I don't know why I shouted that. We were a few catches, a picked up penalty flag, or the Tart forced fumble recovered by the Bolts away from winning this thing ugly. That's my positive. If Alt only has a high ankle sprain, that's 2, and Zion's play this season is 3.
Well, Jenny giving us 3 right off the bat. Yeah, dude, Zion's actually been playing pretty good. I don't know if this last game he playing good, but until that point, he's been playing pretty good. Yeah, dude, that one almost forced fumble, dude, was so freaking close.
Well, and he's our last first rounder on the line. So he's playing first round level right now.
For now. Yeah, Jesus.
All of our first rounders are. The one thing
some positives.
The one positive that I was like, oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell to the yeah.
Hell yeah. Was Joe Alt saying, we found out afterwards, he's like, I want to go back in with a high ankle sprain. That was a hell yeah moment for me because he's a badass. Totally.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I was like, he's gonna be back so quick. I just know he's gonna be back.
I know you were like, tape it up, get him back out there.
he doesn't even have to move that much. His arms are so long. He's still a better option than what we have.
Yeah, he can be planted and still do well.
Don't make it worse, but yeah, get out there. He's got that old school football like dog in him, like his dad. Like, he just seems different dude.
Yeah, no, I'm thankful to have Joe Alt even after that injury. Some of the positives, I would say, listen, man, QJ's having a season, dude. Not just a game. He's having a season.
Hell yeah.
And I think it makes me so excited to see where that goes and thankful to have. I mean, Omarion Hampton, man, thank God we got that running back. Because if we didn't, and Najee Harris, we put all our eggs in the Harris basket and he goes down that game, who's your running back?
Yeah,
you got nothing. So that's the thing is like we talked about Kamani Vidal coming up. He didn't even get a carry.
Nope, it was the Omarion show.
All Omarion, baby. Thankful to have Omarion Hampton. Yeah, there were some positive things to happen in this game. It's just when you walk away with a loss, it's a lot tougher, and especially given that performance too. It just everything felt sloppy. You know, getting the penalties killed us, man. Like it was just such an out of character performance for this team that nobody saw coming. And they just got to fix it up, shore it up. Harbaugh will get everything right again. I promise. Jenny Bailey, thank you for asking the question. Let's move on now to the K-Man who asked the question.
Do you feel the Chargers now need to pull off a trade for team to help in protecting poor Herbert? I feel the new guy needs to be there practicing yesterday. As always, thanks and never forget you are all loved and appreciated by all. Bye.
Bye.
Later.
I would like for a trade to happen. Yes. I mean, that's the thing is like, I know we just paid Slater like a bajillion dollars. And you want them to like find a way to, I know that there has to be some money still left over in the cap space. There's
got to be something. They have a bunch of couches at that facility. Just go start digging into those couches. I'm sure there's some loose change in there, and a lot of it.
Yeah, a lot of these guys are walking around with big bills. I'm sure it falls out.
Yeah, go digging in those couches.
Yeah, we'll see what Michael Dunn brings to the table, but I would like to see a trade for another guy. Will it happen? I don't know. Somebody, please. Somebody out there, I'm begging you, please.
Can't give us 2 weeks in a row of Justin getting pressured like that. It's just
dude, he deserves better.
It's not cool. It's not fair. It's not nice, Ortiz. Cook something.
Would you get in that kitchen? You give me something delicious, all right? We got guests coming over. All right, K-Man, we'll see, buddy. Thank you for asking the question. Moving on now to Athair Kader. Kader, who asked the question.
Judge and Shannon, my lovely Bolt fam, let me start. Be positive, baby. I know it was horrible loss, but it's not the end of the world, baby. We're still a good football team. We're still first in the West, and we will bounce back, baby. This week, yes, Utah, give me 2, baby. First question, please. Is it time to give up some picks and make a trade or sit on your ass and get Herbert killed, baby? Second question, please. Do you believe Greg Roman can bounce back next week or something to worry about, baby? We start with my lovely Coach Kyle, followed by my awesome and amazing friend Kevin, and we finish with my baby, my love, my heart, my life forever, Wall Dog, baby! Bold prediction, LA Police will arrest the entire Chargers defense next for harassing Daniels and his offense, baby. I'm going 5 sacks, 4 turnovers, 2 pick sixes. Yes, Utah, give me 2, baby. F the Ravens. Sorry ass bitch. Okay, love you. Bye, baby.
The Ravens catching strays.
I don't think you missed the last episode. Fear does not like the Ravens. He doesn't like anything about the Ravens getting any bit of like praise. And yeah.
Well, they lost again. So
they did. So there you go, Athir. Your wishes are all coming true.
Yes.
So God bless you. Yes. As far as giving up some picks to make a trade, we'd like that. Yes. Picks,
6th, 7th rounder,
something. Yeah. Come on. Find somebody. And as far as Greg Roman being able to bounce back, yes, absolutely.
It didn't bounce away, so he doesn't really need to bounce back. You know,
bounce away.
He didn't bounce off into the sunset. Yeah. I think I don't think those are bad play calls. I think we had terrible offensive line play. I think that's exactly what it was. I don't think it had to do much with the play calls. Like we would like to have seen a little bit more running, sure, but it's the offensive line, dude. That's where the offense fell apart.
I think, yeah, and I think I would have liked to have seen once you knew Joe Alt was down and you saw the offensive line play and what was happening, that you would at least make that adjustment to a different play call, like some more running plays.
Sure,
but. I mean, like you said, the play calls aren't bad. It's just you need everybody to execute, and not everybody did, especially on that offensive line last Sunday. So,
yeah,
we'll see what they come up with in a scheme. But, Athir, buddy, thank you for asking the question. And we go out of Ask Boltfam with Tony Francis.
Tony!
Who asked the question.
Listen up, cadets. What an absolute shit show of a game yesterday. Joe Alt goes down. Jackson Dart looks like a douchebag, and the Chargers lose their first game of the season. My first question is directed to you, coach. With Joe Alt going down and Becton on concussion protocol, what calls are you making this week to get some help for Herbert? If you aren't making calls, what are you telling Jim Harbaugh behind closed doors about the immediate future of the offensive line? My next question is directed to you, Kev. Soldier, what a devastating loss. What is the number one thing we need to do efficiently to win the next game against the Commanders, Soldier? With Johnston being an absolute beast, how many receiving TDs are you predicting he gets this year? And my last question is directed to you, Wolldog. With Keenan Allen only needing 2 receptions to get to 1,000, what are you going to do to celebrate when he gets it against the Commanders? Will you pledge to send a funny video of you celebrating on Twitter for all of us to see? As always, f*** the Raiders, burn the kingdom, kick the donkeys, f*** you, Jackson Dart, and suck my butt.
Nice. Nice.
All right, Tony. So many good questions as always. Let's see if we can tackle Kyle's together.
Yeah.
What calls are you making to get some help? I'm calling anybody. I'm calling Ghostbusters if I got it. I don't care what I got to do.
I don't know. I just don't see them. We're recording right now, Tuesday night. I don't see them making a trade in the next day and a half. Yeah. Like, I think we're going into the Commanders with what we've got right now. They're just, hopefully Mekhi Becton comes back, and then we figure out what the hell to do at left tackle, because it is not. I keep wanting to call him. Was it Duclos? Not Duclos. Deculus. Yeah, I don't even have to say his name again. So hopefully that gets worked out.
Yeah, for sure. What do you if you are making calls? What are you telling Jim Harbaugh behind closed doors? Jim, I love. No,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Don't cry. No, I'm telling Jim, buddy, I don't always come to you for favors, but I need you to pull this shit together, please.
Yeah.
And he will.
Yeah, he will.
Because it's Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah.
He'll make it work. All right, Kev. What's the number one thing we got to do efficiently to win the next game against the Commanders? What do we got to do?
Give Justin Herbert a pocket. That's it. Not every play, but if you can give him a clean pocket 60% of the time,
even clean,
we're gonna dominate. It's
clean
just
adjacent, slightly used.
It's just like just decent pocket is all we need to let Justin have enough time to do what he's got to do, and that's my big one.
Yeah. And how many TDs are you predicting for QJ?
What is he at right now? He's got like 4 or 5.
I think he's 4 because he had 2.
I conservatively, let's say 13. Let's say 13 tutties. That'd be a big year if he had 13.
No, that's a good conservative call. Let's see. Yeah, he's got 4.
Yeah, 4. So 9 more.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the over on that.
All right, over it is.
Over 12 for me, please.
All right, let's go.
All right. As far as doing something silly for when Keenan Allen gets his accolade when he hits 1,000, 2 more receptions. Yeah, I'll do something funny.
Yeah, I'll do something bad.
I think next time you and I will be together.
Yes, I'm in Brazil right now, so I get to leave Brazil on Saturday, and I will be at home watching football on a Sunday.
Yeah, so Kevin and I will get together. We'll put something silly together for you, Tony.
No problem.
So there you go, buddy. Yeah, we'll double nipple pitch. All right, Tony, buddy, thank you for asking the question, and thank you everybody for asking questions and Ask Boltfam. We greatly appreciate it. Rough game. Bounce back, get it going, get the train back on track, and let's take down these Commanders. We'll catch you guys on the next episode. Any final thoughts, Kevin? Anything you want to get up?
Quick story I have to say. I have to tell you because it was a big thing that happened for me. This is monumental.
Oh.
So my wife, Josie, she likes Chargers. She's not a full Charger fan. She grew up a Packer fan.
Sure.
She sent me a few pictures of my children yesterday, playing, having fun. And then I saw in our bedroom, there was a brand new Charger shirt, but it wasn't a men's Charger shirt. It was a ladies Charger shirt. You could tell by the design. So I zoomed in, screen grabbed it, and sent a picture to her. And I said,
What is this?
And she was like, "Oh, you suck. How did I get that in the picture?" She's gonna like rhinestone it up and be ready to go for some Charger. So
Heck
guys,
yeah.
I think it's working.
It's
all the
slowly
ladies
working.
and the Charger chat ladies that listen to this. Message Josie, send her a digital hug. It's her birthday this upcoming week. It's a birthday week. Send her some love. Because I think we're bringing her into the fold, guys. And this would be the biggest thing for me. It would make me the happiest man on the planet. So, yes. So, yes.
Love that. Heck yeah. All right. Well, there you go, folks. What better note to go out on than that? That's going to do it for us here at Charger Chat. Don't forget to bolt up because we're ready for any squad, any place.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Big Red Bolts fans' problem is your solution. Big Red Bolts fans' House of Sporks has way too many sporks. He's got sporks in his attic, sporks in his bathroom. He's got sporks coming out of his ears. He's practically swimming in sporks. You want a spork? He's got them. Sporks in every color, size, and level of inconvenience. For just $2, you can rescue a spork from Big Red Bolts fans' spork-filled nightmare. Help Big Red Bolts fan clear out his spork-filled hellscape. Sporks for everyone. He doesn't care who takes them. Big Red Bolts fans' House of Sporks. Where the heck did all these sporks come from?